All right, hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what it is. We are here for some solo challenge. We are here to try and get a trifecta. That is a full terraform, a 63 TR, and getting 100 points or more. We have some interesting things kind of offered to us here. We could go for Recyclone, which I haven't been able to do in some time, but it's tricky because you need some way to generate microbes to make this worthwhile, or lots of building tags, but even then you need more than just a lot of building tags. We do not have a lot of building tags offered to us, so it's really not that great. Asteroid we've done a couple times recently, so I feel bad to pick it again. Um, and then in terms of what we have going on, we could go for a card that has some Venus terraforming potential, a card here which has some energy potential, some more Venus, so that's interesting. You can throw everything away to chase Soletta, not really that thing. If you grab pets along with this prelude, you could get on space hotels pretty quickly. So what if I grab all that stuff and then we lose even more money, and then we lose even more money. And I don't know what we're going to get out of the first turn, basically. I'm going to put greeneries down here. Now, they took a great place to have cities and greeneries later, which is painful. And I don't have enough money to basically do any of the things I want to do. But our consolation prize is that we can get some energy income started. Not energy income yet, but a floater to generate a new energy income every other turn. So, more floater synergy stuff. I don't know. I'll take the ocean. Then we go for these. Then we get that energy income. What's not to love? Pets into space hotels, I think, is the most money per turn that we can get generating. And then Forced Precipitation is a bit of a money drain, but I don't mind getting a card built that'll slowly work to terraform Venus. If we can get a combo for it, all the better. But for now, we will take what we can get. A heat bump to get the heat income. Self-replicating robots would be lovely, and I could get the 2 science sites pretty easily. In which case, maybe I leave the water to Venus behind. I don't have enough money to do all the things that I want to do. What I would love to have done, if I didn't do any of those clicks, is played research into self-replicating robots and started the doubling of Field Cap City. Because I can't do that, I'd rather just get that floater built, get this heat bump to get a heat income, and probably save this card for next turn. I might end up getting science tags a different way. Let's grab a quick ocean to put it here to set up future adjacencies. Mars University, science tags another way. Maxwell Base is pretty playable for us this game. But I'm still questioning a few things. So here we have a Venus bump, which is lovely. Here we have an energy income, which honestly, if it just keeps spilling over into heat, I'm totally okay with. I don't know what to get rid of with Mars University is the trick here. Maybe I do get rid of Maxwell Base. I said it was okay, but maybe it's not that important. It's good points. Tool Stations is terrible. And then Rotator Impacts is actually pretty good for us because of our company. I don't know that that's going to be relevant, but we'll hold on to it just in case. Wind Power. I'm trying to figure out, I can't play Solar Wind Power and Impactors, but if I played both of these, I wouldn't have enough for the titanium needed. I guess I just play the Rotator Impactors. Next turn, I spend the Asteroid to get a bump, And then I'll also be spending this asteroid to get 3 titanium. And then the turn after that, I can load it every time. So that works out. That is like a good flow of actions that feels efficient. We have enough heat now that I can get the free heat from the heat track. So it'll be one more heat bump. And then I need to do my Gen 4 audit. So how are we feeling? We have 3 TR, 10 money income. That's $13 of income. That's not quite the 15 to 20 bracket. So we're a little economically weak, but we're close to being economically okay. Like, so we're certainly on the weak side. We've been worse. 4 energy, 1 heat puts us on the right spot for heat. Having some actions to push Venus means that we're pretty good for Venus. Not having that many ocean cards is a little bit tricksy, but water import to bail us out, convoy from Europa as needed. So like that's, you know, okay stuff. We have a double Venus bump here to even accelerate things further. What we're missing is plant stuff, but it's early game, so plants are hard to come by anyway. We don't have any major combos, but hey, having Mars University for card cycles is nice, and if pets ends up being worth a couple of points, then so be it. If we do get meat industry, then all the better. Let's long odds pick up AI Central, because that could be helpful. Long odds pick up Decomposers, because if we get money microbes, that's great. And Lake Marineris to end out the terraform of the game if we get to that point. Our asteroid combo is fine as is. Our floater stuff is trickling along. It's a little bit of a drain on our economy, but hey, it's good stuff. Self-replicating robots on Field Cap City is like incredible. We can't afford AI Central, which is like too bad. So sad. Solar Wind Power is looking really good. It does give us a card cycle, and I'm not confident in what I want to card cycle. I don't think I'm going for Jovians. I don't think I have the income to make it work. So now that we have Lake Marineris, I feel better about getting rid of it. Soil Factory, not super fond of Soil Factory either, to be honest. Let's put this on Field Cap City, try and make that free for later. And sure, 2 Venus bumps, gets us another card, Mineral Deposit. Hopefully that'll help us with our AI Central here shortly. We do have another heat bump lined up. Oceans are good. Let's start having the government help us with oxygen just to level out our terraforming. Some Venus with Venus floaters is lovely. And a capital would go really well in here because there's a greenery adjacency, 3 ocean adjacencies, and I have pets, so let's grab all that. Archaea Bacteria is unplayable already. Extra unplayable now that I click that button. And here, Rotator Impactors is being loaded up. We can double our robots over here. Bump this. Now, floaters are only at 1, so this would be a really good time to play air scraping to get that set up for 2 more bumps. AI Central, though, is like screaming at me that it needs to be played. It's like the card to get more cards every gen. But maybe to keep our tempo high, it is only Gen 6. We play the air scraping, forced precipitation, and we just let that terraform of the Venus just skyrocket. I could get advanced alloys or money back on events, so I won't play mineral deposit yet. We're going to sit on that. But yeah, Venus is looking incredible now. We're about to get the bonus TR. Everything is happy. Do I have plant tags played? No. I don't need more Venus. I wouldn't mind more energy if needed. I don't mind Venus microbes or animals, but we don't have those things. Maybe this is a turn of take nothing. Well, other than the science tag, because the card draw from it could be nice. So 5 steel. AI Central. Get rid of that soil factory that we weren't very fond of. And how are we feeling? Subcrust, meat industry. Hoo hoo hoo. That's a transformative card right there. Let's keep doubling the robots on that city. Make sure it's cheap as hell. We keep loading up rotator impacts, which is going to keep pushing the Venus. Venus also has 2 floaters on this card. Subcrest comes with a card cycle. And it's another card draw. I mean, it's very expensive, but I'll get rid of another vanity card to make sure that it stays okay. Lava flows, fine. And then can we get some more energy coming in? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot here to love. Next generation, we're going to have 1 more oxygen, which is nice. We need a lot of oceans, though, and we need the heat to pick up speed. So now we have all this card draw that we've invested in. We need to start hitting cards that are worthwhile to play. That's like the big gap closer that we need to do. Advanced alloys, certainly good. Microbe stuff, just for TR, I don't think I can go after it. Cupola City is fun. It would give us a meat industry proc. It would give us some placement bonuses. But it's not that hot. Maybe I grab it just because. But, like, really, I should be holding on for whatever these card draws are going to be. Part of me just wants to play out the oceans here. Because I have a few things to work with. What I'm talking about, I'm just doing these clicks in the background while I kind of work through my thoughts, is that I have Convoy from Europa and Black Polar Dust. One comes with income, one comes with card draw. And both come with kind of placement adjacencies. I don't have any metals for things. More microbe synergies is a shame. But yeah, Black Polar Dust speeds up some of that heat gathering. And then right here, GHG factories. All of a sudden the heat is like doubled based on where we were a minute ago. Not to mention that we keep letting our energy slowly creep up. And we get a little bit more floater. Capital in here, city over there, city down here. I mean, there's lots to love here, but we do need... Ooh, money microbes. Microbes that give you money. It's like almost too late. But if we do get something that gives us microbes, we'll want it. There are microbe synergies in the deck. We just need to be so lucky. How do we have no metal? Perhaps we play Steelworks just to get the metal from advanced alloys to do other things. It's kind of lame, but... Ooh. Let's keep leaning into this science for just a hot second here. Because I want both of these cards. I want this card. I want a lot of things, but I think that you get all these played because I have the discounts. So there we go. We're starting to get microbes. Oh, I meant to play decomposers first. I just missed a couple of microbes from that. What is this doubling looking like? That's free now, right? So I need to get meat industry. Ugh. I need to get meat industry. It's like pretty non-negotiable. So that means I need to cash out $6 worth of microbes right now. which is, I don't know, I would have been better off just getting the oxygen bump. It's not too bad to have that energy spill into heat for another turn, but still. So now, this field cap city. If I could get more plants, it would be great, but I can't. Arctic algae. Let's just play it now. I think I'm still going to take an oxygen from the government here. But we are playing very greedy, and I kind of like it. Advanced always means this is good. Card draw. Card draw. Looking at you, looking at you. Even this could give me $3 back worth of microbes, but it's not that hot. Yeah, we have a lot of things offered to us. Deimos Down in particular stands out as well because it has a bunch of metal associated with it. Ooh. So there's just a lot of ways that we could spin this. Forced precipitation is going to be ready to go next gen. Energy income. I mean, look, we're just doing all these clicks. We have so many clicks, but how are we going to actually, like, get out of this? What is an expensive enough card that I know I want to play? Capital in the last gen? Like, we need so much oxygen is the problem. So I guess Steelworks is on the menu. Just because it has to be. And then I'm looking at Decomposer, Shuttles, Cupola, Robotic Workforce. Like, a lot of this is kind of yelling out that it wants to be part of the build. Even Underground City has a pretty compelling case to be made here. This might all sound insane, but it's like getting this metal value, right? Getting these discounts. It all adds up in a way that matters quite a bit, I think. I would argue. I need to keep my energy high. It's just too late for you. Peroxide power or decomposer. I'm just going to play the decomposer. Let's get that out of the hand before I mess it up again. And this can just be more money for next gen. All right, 2 generations left. Lots of terraforming to do. Let's get a little touch of help on the heat just because I want to keep this extra heat bump for me. Some oxygen help is nice. Some heat is nice. Card cycle on this science tag is nice. The Venus is steadily moving towards completion. So Venus here, Venus here. Remember, we're going to get a bunch of extra plants on greeneries, which is going to be nice. Card draw, card draw. Ecological zone absolutely is incredible for us. Actually, insanely good. My biggest question is whether or not we're overkilling it on the heat. And it feels like we are. But that's okay. Because let's grab a placement bonus. Oh, they're going to give us this ocean first. That goes here. Then we come down here. Life is good. Lake Marineris looking at you. Ecological zone looking at you. Money, money, money. Must be funny. In a rich man's world. So more clicks, more clicks. And we got a ton of plants from that, which is great. The capital is going to continue to be cheaper. We're not playing it till next gen. Oxygen gives heat. Microbes are coming in strong. Ooh, quantum. Quantum extractor gives us more energy, more good times. I don't need this anymore. Do I have money back on space events? No, right? So I don't need this this anymore. I have 11 steel. Do I have another ocean? No. I wanted the ocean to go here so I could greenery beside it. I see the immigrant city. Which should go here, and then I get a city there, and then... Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to do all the things. I would have a couple more dollars if I played the immigrant city first. I could sell some cards. I don't know how I would get to an ocean, though. Alright, well, I guess I sulfur eating then. Sulfur eating, let's cash out $15. Let's buy an ocean. We get a protected valley. We get you. A cheeky little city in here. I'm missing like a plant, which is annoying. I don't need energy. Let's just do a quick card cycle. We don't need the 2 lava flow bumps. We got a Venus bump that I don't care about. Let's business network. Terraforming Ganymede? I don't know that I have any Jovians. I don't. Yeah, so let's live and let die on this one. We need greeneries. We have a bunch of cities. We need greeneries. We also need the oxygen to be done. There's an ocean to be gotten here. I don't need any of this. I should not need it, rather. Card draw. Card draw. Another city. I have animals, but no 1-point animals. This gives me like 2/3 of a point because I'm playing a microbe tag, or 1/3 of a point for playing a microbe tag, and then $3 back. So it seems to be worth it. Nitrogen, I'm looking at you. So it doesn't look like I'm going to get a 1-point animal. It sure doesn't. And do I have a Venus bump that's better than just playing a Asteroid? No. So Asteroid... Oh. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, I clicked the Astrodrill button and my left monitor died. But anyway, we put a Asteroid on this card. So there you go. Venus is done. The 2 heat bumps are in hand, so that's looking fine. I'll play Symbiotic Fungus. I'll click this heat bump. And we'll double down on our microbes here. And get another sulfur eating. So yeah, we need a couple oxygen bumps. I have those in hand. I need an ocean that I'm not getting. So let's buy an ocean. And that gave us ice cap melting. Wow. Wow, game. Wow. So if I had played any of these science techs, just one more, it would have resolved itself. And yet, that's not how that went down. How fun. Let's get our imported nitrogen, so sulfur-eating bacteria, and sure, pets is fine. And that gives us a bunch of green replacements. Here for sure. This is also a pretty cute one. Alright, now everything is terraformed. We have a really cheap capital. This is 4 points and a bunch of stuff. Let alone the pet. And the pet gives us money back. Inventors Guild for a card cycle would probably make the most sense here. Worth taking a peek-see. It's pretty expensive, 1 point. Great Dam has a placement bonus, so we could just get $6 back on that. I don't have any plant income. How crazy. This comes with a point and a card cycle. I don't know if that's better than just buying greeneries. Because a greenery here would be 3 points. We also have a city that we can play for pretty cheap and get money back because of animals. So let's take a second and just be like, yo, all right, I'm not gonna buy you, or you. I am not gonna get any more microbes. So we take our money and we cash it out. We check for breakpoints. We are perfect on decomposers and ecological zone. We are not perfect, or we are perfect for pets, so corporate stronghold has a little less value. Are we able to get 8 plants? If I took these 3 spots, I would have enough for the plants I need for a bonus greenery, which could be here or here. Can we make that happen? It's pretty tricky. Let's start by buying a greenery here. And then we think about it. And then we think about it. I don't see how we could. We don't have enough money back on city stuff. We just have money back on a pet. It just hurts to not get an extra greenery from plants. But that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Just worked out this way, gang. I'm sorry. Maybe there was another way of playing it, but oh no. No. I just saw the problem with my run. No. 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 I hope you didn't see it either, because we're gonna be pretty sad here. I don't know if I had a way out of it, but as you can see, we did a full terraform. We got 100 points, but our TR is 62 instead of 63. So we almost got the trifecta, just not quite there. I hope you enjoyed, but damn, that hurt. That hurt so bad. Oh my god. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now. What the hell?